In this lesson, we're going to be looking at how to prove that triangles are similar, besides looking at all the three different sets of angles and the three sets of sides. So it's kind of like when we were doing congruent triangles, we had all those shortcuts. That's what we're going to do now for similar triangles. So the first way is to prove that two sets of angles are congruent, so two sets of corresponding angles. So for instance, if I can say that P and T are congruent and that Q and S are congruent, then I can say the triangles are congruent because of what's called angle-angle similarity. Okay, so notice it only has two angles listed because the third angle, if you remember, remember that third angle conjecture? We said if two sets of angles are congruent, then the third set must also be congruent. So we really only have to prove two sets of angles being congruent to say that the triangles are similar. So angle-angle is one option. The next one is side, side, side. So if we can show that all three sets of sides are proportional, they have the same ratio, then we can say that the triangles are similar. Now, there's no good way to mark this. Sometimes when I'm trying to do proofs and I'm trying to figure things out, I'll do like a straight line to a straight line, a wavy line to a wavy line, and like a dotted line to a dotted line. And I know that's horrible. But sometimes I don't like to mark them as congruent because they're not congruent. So there's really not a good way to mark that. But corresponding angles have to have that same ratio. Okay, then the last one is side, angle, side. So we're talking about having two sets of sides being proportional. So like PQ and TS, and then QR and SU, those have to be in the same ratio, but then also having that included angle. So Q and S have to be congruent. So that's side, angle, side. Okay, so keep in mind we have three shortcuts and only three. This is it. We have angle, angle similarity, we have side, side, side similarity, and we have side, angle, side similarity. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at next are just a bunch of different examples and determining if it is possible to say that they're similar or not. Okay, so here's our first example. We're going to decide if the triangles are similar. If so, we're going to complete the similarity statement and why they're similar. So first of all, I recognize we have two sides. So my guess is if it's going to work, it's either going to be side, side, side or side, angle, side. I do know I have vertical angles here and they are congruent. Okay, so now I just need to see, are the two sides here, are they in the same ratio? And obviously this one's not going to be because you're comparing 16 to 40 and 16 to 39. But sometimes what you have to do is figure out, does this 16 go with this 40, or does that 16 go with this 39? So sometimes it's a little bit of trial and error. But we can, 16 over 39 is not equivalent to 16 over 40. So these are not similar. Here's our next example. We're going to determine if they're similar again. This one is a little bit more obvious because the shape of the triangle, what we're going to be comparing. So for instance, I would guess that GF would match with CB. So 8 over 48, that reduces down to 1/6. Okay, then I would guess that 84 and the 14 would go together. So 14 over 84. Okay, and that reduces down to 1/6 again. Then the last one, I'm going to guess that this 72 and this 12 go together. So 12 over 72, that does reduce down to 1/6 as well. So because all three sides are at the same proportion or same ratio, we can say that they are similar. So let's write our similarity statement. So CBA is similar to triangle. So what matches with C is F, what matches with B is G, and then A matches with H. Okay, next one. Again, I'm going to guess on this one it's probably going to be a side angle side because I only have two sets of sides and I do know vertical angles are congruent. So I need to determine, am I going to compare 8 over 40 and 14 over 28, or am I going to compare 8, oh, that was a 49 up here, sorry. Or am I going to compare 8 over 28 and 14 over 49. So now, I said you're going to have to do a guess and check, but we can probably figure this out as well, because it appears that L and U are going to be congruent. Okay, so it appears that way. So that's kind of how I want to situate it. So my guess is that I'm going to check 8 and 28 and 14 over 49 first. I'm a hot mess here. This should be a 49. All right, so let's just do the division there. So 8 divided by 28, that gives me 0.2857. 14 over 49 gives me oops, I just divided wrong, sorry. 0.2857. Okay, so they're at the same ratio. Okay, so I was right on my guessing my angles here, that L and U are going to be congruent and that T and M are going to be congruent. So let's complete our statement. Triangle VUT is going to be similar to triangle. So V matches with V. Angle U has 2 tick marks, so it matches with L. Angle T has 3 tick marks, so it matches with M. Okay, next one. So I guess this one has no sides at all, so my guess is it's going to be angle, angle. Right, we're going to guess on angle, angle similarity here. So really we just need to match it up because we already have 2 sets of congruent angles, so we know they are similar. So J has 1 arc, so that means it matches up with T. K has two arcs there, so it matches with U. And L doesn't have anything marked, so it's going to match with V. All right, last one. I did this one because we have actually 2 triangles that are nested within each other. So they share angle F here. Right? They share angle F. So what we're really doing is comparing, let me get my highlighter here. We're going to be comparing this little triangle here with this bigger overall triangle. Right? So we need to do the corresponding parts. So let's go ahead first and fill in some blanks. I know that this left side over here, the left side has, right here, is the length of 88. So if this part is 56, 88 minus 56 gives me 32. So I'm going to go ahead and label this as 32. Okay, we can do the same thing on this side here. We know that the whole thing is 143. The one part is 91. So when I subtract that, I get 52. So I know this part is 52. Okay, so if I think about comparing, I'm going to go little to big just to make things easier. So I'm going to compare the left side, 32 to the left side of the big triangle is 88. If I do the bottom, so this side here, I'm going to compare 44 to 121. And then that top part, I would compare 52 to 143. So let's start 32 over 80, that gives me 0.4. 44 over 121 gives me 0.36, those values repeating. And actually I'm just going to stop because I don't have a consistent ratio. So these 2 triangles are not similar. Okay, so the assignment for this is again in Google Slides. This time what happened is I gave you, I believe, 16 sets of triangles, and you're trying to determine if they're similar and why. So you're going to look at a set of triangles and you're going to decide if they're similar, why is it? Angle, angle, side, or side, side, side. You're literally just going to drag and drop these pictures into the categories that I've provided. When you're done with that, please submit it to Google Classroom.